Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Wild Digest. I'm Scott, and I am here to do a very quick little check-in because I'm flying out of state and Sunday, which will just be a couple days from me, from here, rather. And I just wanted to touch base on some of the stuff I've been reading, and also tell you a little bit about what I'm going to be doing next week because it's going to be a lot of fun and it may be book related. All right, so first of all, stuff I have been reading. Those who've been following along the drama of my September plans, my wonky September plans, you will know that I am smooshing together a short story September reading event of my own, along with a middle grade reading project. I guess it's a reading event, but again, of my own. So I've read a few things. I've read some middle grade stuff so far. I read Graveyard School, Don't Eat the Mystery Meat. These are all Tom B. Stone, which is probably a pseudonym. I read Goosebumps, One Day at Horrorland. And I'm currently reading another Graveyard School, the Headless Bicycle Rider. So I'm getting through a few of those, and I'm going to take a couple with me on the road for my trip back east. As for short stories, I had put together a list. Pardon me, I'm grabbing it over here. And it was my list was this beast here, which is all stories that start. The titles start with the letter S for September, for short story September. And so far, I've read Satan and Sam Shea by Robert Arthur, The Saga of Toby Riddle, little artist license there, Saga of Toby Riddle by Todd Hunter Ballard, The Serenade at Siskiyou by Owen Wister, the author of The Virginian, and I've also finished Sam Small's Tyke by Eric Knight, the author of Lassie Come Home. So those stories have all come from just two books. This one, Out of This World, an anthology of fantasy, a classic Penguin. I think this is published in 1946. Interesting little compilation of stuff. It's all over the place. And it includes a script by Arch Obler, who wrote or did the Lights Out radio series. So it includes one of his scripts, and that's kind of cool. I'm looking forward to actually reading that at some point. But it's not an S, so I can't read it this month. Yeah, maybe I'll squeeze it in. And also, three of the stories were in this one, The Californians, The Best of the West. And I have a whole bunch of these collections. I'm really, really happy to have gotten some. And there's still a bunch I need to get. Looking forward to getting those and completing that collection. But these are great. If you just want some short stories that are roughly themed, I've read some in some of the other books, and it was like, I think it might have been in the Railroaders, and I read one of the stories had nothing to do with railroads whatsoever. I may be thinking of a different book, but anyway, so the links are pretty tenuous, so just be aware of that. But they're really, really neat books. Some of them are pretty valuable, and I've managed to find a few of these in the wild. So just keep your eyes out. The Best of the West series by Pranzini and Greenberg. They also did Best of the West 1, 2, and 3, which really aren't themed. They're just best ofs. And a whole bunch of other Western collections. I mean, Pranzini and Greenberg edited so much stuff. So if you're interested in short stories, I really can't recommend these enough. So those are the short stories I've read so far. Likely will take another collection with me on the road for my trip. We'll see. Maybe I'll just pepper in some vintage SF or something. But that's neither here nor there. I will work that out. Now, as for next week, first of all, I'm going to be visiting my hometown of Rochester, New York, where I will be seeing my brother and sister-in-law for a few days. Looking forward to that, and also visiting some local bookshops while I'm there. I know there are a few that I think all the ones that were there when I originally lived there. I mean, I haven't been a resident of Rochester for many decades, so all of the shops I used to go to, as far as I know, are extinct. So there's some new stuff, and new stores, and apparently a couple good used bookshops that I'm looking forward to hitting. So we'll see how that all goes. Then next weekend, I'm going to be at ComiCon Erie in Erie, Pennsylvania. We're going to just drive down, and that'll be September 12th through the 14th. My wife is signing. She's got her own table in the exhibit hall. Just around the corner, there is a store called In the Zone Gaming, and they're running a gaming track. And they've asked me to run one of my games, so I'm going to be running the Savage World of Flash Gordon. I told them some of the stuff I've written, and they leaned into wanting to have me run Flash Gordon since it's a comic convention. And of course, Flash began as a comic strip and is currently running as a comic book. So its history with comics goes back 90 years to 1934. So I will be running Flash Gordon demos. You don't have to commit. If you're at the convention, you do not have to commit a lot of time to them. We're looking at maybe 60 to 90 minute demos. If you've never played Savage Worlds before, do not worry. You don't need to bring anything at all. I will have plenty of stuff with me, dice and all that. I will teach rules, and we're just going to have a really, really fun time for a little short demo session. But for those of you who are curious, because I did say I wanted to occasionally pepper in some role-playing game content, I just wanted to show you some of the Flash Gordon stuff that I wrote and that we've published. Because it's really cool, and I wish more people were playing it. But I mean, it's been around for a few years now. But the first beast that I'll show you is our original box set, and it was this monstrosity here. Original retail was $150, but boy, did you get a lot in this box. And you can, I think they still have some of these in stock at Pinnacle Entertainment Group. That would be PEGINC.com. You can go in there, and I'm pretty sure they still have box sets. So if you're interested, check out their site. They may actually even have some discounted right now. But this monster box originally contained the core book, Kingdoms of Mongo source book, a Game Master screen, a double action deck. If you're not a Savage Worlds fan, some of these terms won't make any sense. A poster map, two poster maps. These were double-sided, full-color, gridded maps, so you can use them on your game table. A fold-out map of Mongo, combat chart, cliffhanger cards, archetypes, basically pre-generated characters done in full-color handouts. Bennies, which are the chips that are used. If you play D&D, they're kind of like inspiration chips, but different. A set of dice, a set of bookmarks, and a set of propaganda flyers. So you got a lot of bang for your buck. As I say, it was $150 originally. I don't know what these are going for now, but every once in a while you see them pop up on the shelves of game stores. So if you are ever interested in getting almost everything we released for Flash Gordon, this I highly recommend. That's the and all original art on there. Well, sorry, I bumped my mic there. All original art on the cover, and also a lot of stuff inside was original. Although we also used a lot of the stuff from the strips. So that's the original box set. As I throw things on the floor, we did one other box set before Pinnacle lost the license. Yes, alas, the license is gone, but they still have stock, so you can still order the game. This was our Legends of Mongo box set. Pardon for the reflection there. This, if you're a Savage Worlds, if you're a Savage Worlds player and gamer and a Flash Gordon fan, you really, really should get a copy of this if you can. I believe they still have plenty of these in stock as well. This contained full-color, double-sided, original illustrated pawns, a whole bunch of them. I think there's 8 sheets of them. I'll show you some in a second. You get updated archetype cards to all current rules. You get threat cards, which are monster cards. I picked out like a dozen recurring or more memorable creatures from the comics. A Moons of Mongo supplement, which was a book focused on the moon of Exila and the moon of Lunita. And there's 2 adventures in the books as well, or in the book. Updated conversion rules and a combat options reference sheet. And this one, I think, yeah, this was $50. Again, if you're interested in investing in some Flash Gordon gaming, I think you can still get plenty. They still have plenty of these in stock. So go to pegging.com and order one. As I said, I wanted to just show you the pawns because they are so freaking cool. And if you're a gamer and you want to run pulp science fiction games, you can't go wrong by buying this set, even if you're not running Savage Worlds, because you get some pretty cool pawns. That's never going to focus, is it? Probably not. Ah, you stink. Oh, it actually did. There you go. And you can see they are double-sided. Come on, you can do it, or you can't. And we have, there's red monkey men and ape men and tigrons, rar, meow meow. Yeah, camera, you're going to be evil, aren't you? Whole bunch of stuff in there. You get, I mean, I'm not going to, I'll just tease you, but these are all punched out, of course, but you get a whole slew of them in there. And then I've got some in there that I've made myself. That's a big giant robot that I had in an adventure I ran. Right, so that is the 2 box sets that we published. See, I'm trying to entice you into investing in this stuff, or if you're going to be at ComiCon Erie, to come and play. As for the core books, I'll just show you these real quick. This is the main core book hardcover. We also released it in paperback, so if you do want to order, you can order either one. Fully illustrated, full color book. You can see it's got original comic strip art in there. Really cool. And for those who are Flash Gordon movie fans, you'll probably appreciate this. We have an intro or a foreword by Sam J. Jones, Flash Gordon himself. And it's a lot of fun to read. You can see the movie poster there, and Sam signed mine there. So that's the core rule book. It's like 192 pages, and then we also did a Kingdoms of Mongo source book, and this has all of the major kingdoms of the planet Mongo with new gear, new monsters, and adventures that you can run. So if you grab this, you have weeks and weeks and weeks of fun in one volume. And again, this one is also the hardcover, but you can also get these as paperbacks. So really nice, attractive covers. This art is by Aaron Riley, who did our most of our original art for the game. Great stuff. And yeah, that's Flash Gordon. So yeah, that's my plan for next week. Like I said, I'm going to be exploring upstate New York and then heading down to Erie, Pennsylvania before I fly back here to LA on the 15th. And what else was I going to say? Oh, since it's going to be a week away, whether or not I actually get to post a video is in question. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do one. I may do some shorts. Maybe I'll do a few shorts from the convention itself, or if I visit any of the bookstores, I might shoot something and upload something for you. I'll cross my fingers and try to make that happen for you. But apart from that, that's where we are. It's what I might have been reading, what I'm going to be doing, and that's it for now. So thank you, everyone, for watching my silly little channel, subscribing, spreading the word, and I will see you either in some short videos next week, or I'll see you when I get back, and then I'll post some long sum-up thing, because I'm sure I'll have read a lot more, and I'm sure there's going to be a half a suitcase full of haul. So we'll see. That's it. Okay, talk to you guys later, and thanks again for watching. Cheers! I'm out.